My mother loved Christmas. She was born in a time and an era where Christmas had great meaning. It was a gathering of friends and family and, of course, food. She was the youngest of 4 brothers to Italian immigrants and was surrounded by aunts and uncles who landed near her parents' house. So my Christmases as a young child, I remember going to my grandparents' house and having dinner of the 7 fishes, and then with, I don't even know, extended family, cousins upon cousins, friends of friends, friends of family. And then we would go off to midnight mass. And often, as sleepy and as tired as we were, we would go back to my grandparents' house for cookies and for pasta. To this day, I can still taste my grandmother's cookies. And there was great merriment. My mother would play the piano, my uncle the violin, my grandfather the accordion, and everybody sang. Even my Irish father sang. He adored my mother's family. He wished that he had a family like that. Theirs was a really true love story, great passion, great love, great fire, but boy, could they fight. Often my father would relent, very smart of him, to my mother. Fast forward many years later, they retired to their beloved pink house in Florida, where the merriment continued for Christmas. Friends of friends, friends of family, and people always stopping by, not just for Christmas, but extraordinarily on Christmas, because they loved my parents, they loved the passion. My father, always willing to make a martini or his famous Manhattan, give somebody a parking spot on the beach or go swimming. 2 years ago, 2 weeks before Christmas, I was by my mother's side when my father died. And she was bereft and didn't want to do anything but stay in her bathrobe for days. I held her and held her for days. And she announced about a week after he died, she said, "He's coming for me. He's making everything ready for me. I know he's going to come for me, Margaret Grace." Christmas Eve, she rallied, she got dressed, she went out, 4 o'clock mass. We would always give her a litany of lists of why you should live, especially the great-grandchildren. So she went off to 4 o'clock mass, after which dinner with a huge martini and the biggest bowl of linguine pasta a 75-year-old little Italian lady could finish off. She polished it off. Came back to the pink house, had our celebratory customary glass of champagne, toasting to the holidays. She went to bed. At 11:30, she woke up. She came into the family room and said, "I don't feel good." Everyone's like, "Yeah, all that pasta you ate, where is it going in this little person?" She laid on the couch, had what we thought was a hiccup, and she died. And my mother's death was very poetic. In Italian, her last name was Natale, which means Christmas in Italian. And I like to think that my father did come for her, that he tapped her on the shoulder, and together they were dancing to Best in Mucho and swinging to Sinatra, drinking champagne and martinis and having a wonderful